Wake up, Mario! All right, welcome everybody back to Super Mario Sunshine 100% playthrough. This is episode 5. So last time, we spent some time getting some red coins. We also experienced our first mission over here in, what's this level called? Jolly Roger Bay? Is that what it's called?
Something with bloopers.
Something with bloopers. We did end a Rico Harbor.
Rico Harbor. Okay,
Yeah.
nothing to do with bloopers. They just live there.
They just live here. So we took out the blooper. And this time, we're going to be doing the blooper surfer race. Now, I want to not spoil this one because Noah has no idea what this is. Noah, pick a color.
Blue.
No, we don't have blue. We have green, yellow, and purple.
Green.
So each corresponding blooper is a different speed. Green is the slowest, yellow is medium, purple is the fastest. Obviously, the slower, the more handling you have, the faster it goes.
So I made the right choice.
You did make the right choice, actually. This is the one that I always use. So we are going to be getting 2 shine sprites here. Woohoo! You want to go for a ride, bud?
So he has a shine sprite.
He has 2 of them.
This is funny. This is really funny.
Fuck you.
Are you supposed to do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just was being an asshole.
This reminds me of the what's it called? When you have to race the penguins.
Oh.
They're penguins, right?
In 64, yeah.
In Galaxy.
You don't race penguins in Galaxy, right? What do you race?
You race somebody.
You race the fucking...
Galaxy.
Do you race a penguin? I don't remember.
I don't even know if they're penguins. They just look like it.
Anyway, so there's 2 shines here. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
Because Bowser's an anthropomorphic turtle, apparently.
Yep. So we're racing 2... Or we're going for 2 shines here. We have 1 for beating the course and 1 for the time trial.
All right.
So... I think, though, you need to actually just be... Yeah, I know, I slammed into him on purpose. I think that you actually first need to beat the course to unlock the time trial. I don't even remember what the time trial time is. So, anyway, we're going to grab the first shine. Shine!
Yeah. And then it's going to put you all the way back to the plaza.
Oh, it's so
See, with Galaxy,
good.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, Galaxy makes sense.
Because the star flies you back to the...
Yep.
And the star needs to go into the...
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we are putting the shines into something.
True.
But I still agree that why the fuck does it... Because here's the other issue with that. Odyssey actually fixes this issue. Odyssey isn't linear. It's very open like this game. But basically, it has levels, but they're basically just giant hubs. And to put away the stars, you just walk up to the ship and you just put them in. But for some reason, we can't do that here, which is so annoying.
They didn't think about it.
They didn't think about it all the way until Odyssey, man. You're telling me that they couldn't come up with such a pretty, in my opinion, a pretty basic solution?
Well, to be fair, Galaxy is more linear.
Yeah.
So it can make
and to be fair, Galaxy doesn't bug me as much.
Well, yeah, because every time you do a new thing, it puts you right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, Galaxy isn't as bad. I don't mind Galaxy's system. It's this game that pisses me off with it. Because why can I not just do the blooper race again right from here, you know?
This is just like when I watch this gameplay, like it looks like a fun game, like it looks fine, like it's nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a case of Halo 2 and Halo 3 for me.
Yep.
Where it's like Halo 2 is great, I love it, right?
Yeah.
But Halo 3 just does it better.
You know, that's the perfect way of putting it, honestly. Okay, well, I don't know what the time trial is. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Is it 40 seconds? Really? Okay. It's gotta be. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, so we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 shine sprites.
We're only at 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
powering through this.
Yeah,
this world
yeah. Some of the shines will go by pretty fast. There's just some that are going to take forever. i.e. the Watermelon Festival. Fuck the Watermelon Festival. All right. What's next over here? I don't remember. I think it's a secret shrine.
The Watermelon Festival.
Oh wait, no, I
You've
don't.
explained it so many times to me. What is that again?
Hold on, sorry. Shine Sprite. Is this the... Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, this is the fucking pain in the ass one. All right, yeah, so the Watermelon Festival is a secret shine, meaning that it is... Well, it's an optional shine, I should say. So you don't need it to beat the game, but you need it for 100% completion. And basically, you're running a watermelon down to a different part of the level, except you can pop the watermelon. And it is one of the most...
Oh.
It's not the worst level in the game, but it's one of the worst.
Okay, so it's basically gonna be the boxes just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's
in terms of rage.
The rage is gonna be unreal. The amount of time it takes me is also going to be unreal.
Oh.
I forgot that they could shoot goop at you. Fuck me, man. I should have killed him. Alright, so what you're supposed to do is that you need to climb up to... you need to get up there. Now, what you're supposed to do is go down through this and all this shit. I'm not doing it that way. We're going to be taking shortcuts.
You're doing it
We're going to be taking
the way of the pussy.
I would argue the way of the master is what I would argue, Noah, but...
The way of the pussy.
The way of the pussy. Alright, so... and I want to go this way.
The way of the master.
Mm-hmm. What?
Why do you give man fish but not teach fish to man?
Exactly. What I've been saying.
If you teach fish to man, man fish.
Man fish. Oh shit, I need to be on that side. Okay. This is meant to be kind of like a puzzly level.
This definitely looks like a puzzly level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people are so hell-bent on making like modern style games that they don't make classic style games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's people that do that, but it's usually indie developers.
Right.
What if Nintendo just made like a classic Mario game?
Like, what do you mean, classic?
Like optimization, like better accessibility and stuff, right? But make it in a similar way as they did these older ones. You know what I mean?
Like
what
the
like
fuck?
Like the same game design.
You mean like Sunshine, or do you mean like
just in general, like, yeah, pretty much similar to Sunshine, yeah.
They kind of did that with Odyssey.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just resetting because I fucked up and grabbed the turbo nozzle, or the rocket nozzle, and I don't know why I did that. So, 'cause I don't think I need it. I definitely don't need it. What was I thinking? Anyway, welcome back.
So you get dissolved into paint particles.
Maybe?
So you go into the... Where are we?
So we are still on the same island. So unlike Mario 64 in Galaxy, like where you're going to different planets and shit, Sunshine is all on one island. So we're just going to a different part of the island.
So it's like a teleportation system.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Which, with some of the worlds we're going to go to, won't make much sense, but, you know. Oh yeah, so these are these poles here that you can climb on. And what's really annoying is that you actually slide down them constantly.
Oh, that sucks.
Which makes no sense.
Uncharted stole that.
Well, debatably, Mario stole it, so.
When did this game come out?
2002. And I was thinking of Tomb
This is
Raider.
really ahead of its time, to be honest.
Yeah, no. The GameCube era was like, well, and to be fair, the GameCube era was pretty a big leap for games in general. Like if you look at a lot of the GameCube stuff and PS2 stuff, and like I think it helps with the art style, like why it still looks pretty good. Like it's very like bright and cartoonish, you know.
Well, a lot of this is reminding me of Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know,
Worse.
well, worse, but like graphics-wise too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think Galaxy really perfected the way it looks, and then Odyssey also has a good look to it.
Odyssey does have a good
I think
look.
Nintendo's like the only company that's their modern games actually look good with better graphics. Like graphics just don't.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, no, what did you do?
Okay. Oh, so here's the issue. If you ground pound these things right here, you'll go through them.
Oh,
I
well,
forgot
that's
about
not-
that.
That's cruel to put one of those at the very middle. The middle
I
of
know.
it.
I know. I think that's exactly why they put it there, Noah. Well, actually, I think technically, what you could do is you could grab the rocket nozzle and then shoot up into it. Is why it's there. But anyway, so what time am I at?
Let me see here.
Because I think the next level is
12 minutes and a half.
all right, you're gonna love this next mission.
I'm gonna love it. Why? Is that sarcastic?
It's the one that glitched out on me. Oh, so for a little bit of context, Mario Sunshine has some glitches, and for the most part, we haven't really ran into any. But this is really the first one where there's some glitches, and there's a possibility that you can just phase through the fucking objects in this level. And Noah's seen me do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is also really where you gotta learn how to wall kick, and it's not very fun in this game because it's still angle based is the issue. So, which Galaxy would fix, which is basically you just got to be more careful with your wall jumps. All right. All right.
No, Shadow Mario took my thing again. What am I gonna do?
And yet he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, this is the clip you sent. Yep.
Let me cook chat. No, I'm a
Let him cook.
retard.
What? It literally looks like he's nosediving.
It does.
Coming in hot. Is that a Minecraft movie reference? Flint and steel. Flint and steel.
I hate this.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
The nether.
All right, so
Nether.
here's the section that's very notorious for being glitchy. All right, that's just me being a bad player. Ignore that. That's no fault of the game. I'm just an idiot. Alright.
You know, I think after close examination, I think
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
Mario 1 is better than Mario World.
Huh?
Yeah.
So, state your case.
So I think Mario 1,
Mm-hmm.
without Mario 1 we wouldn't have Mario World. And therefore it's better. It's the better game.
I don't know if you're trolling, but I hate that argument. Like when people say shit like that. When they're like,
well, it's true though.
But just because
that's why you hate it.
No. I hate it because that opinion just is like just
see, look, Halo CE is better than Halo 3.
No.
Because it came first.
No. Absolutely fucking not.
When you successfully rage bait.
Yeah, exactly.
Like...
No, see, the only reason it makes me mad, Noah, is because people share those kinds of opinions online, and it's like...
No, I know, I always hate that.
Like, well,
it's the worst.
It's the first, so it can't be bad. No, it can fucking be bad.
Yeah, there's some reasons why they make sequels to get to you know, make it
exactly
better.
Exactly. You know, like what's a good example that I can think of off the top of my head? Like where the original's just bad.
Or just pales in comparison to the others.
Yeah, exactly. You know, well, I'll use Sonic, right? Sonic 1 is like kind of a shitty game. Like it's got issues with this thing called the spike glitch where you just get juggled and you can't get out of it and you just die. That's annoying. And then there's no spin dash in Sonic 1, and Sonic 2 just fixes everything that's wrong with Sonic 1. Minecraft, there we go.
There's one. I mean, the first Minecraft game is the worst one.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, yeah, I mean, the first update, like...
No, I'm kidding.
Well...
Because Minecraft doesn't have a sequel, so it's funny because it's the worst one.
It doesn't have a... Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a sequel, but I was more thinking update-wise, is what I thought...
Oh, yeah, the first version of Minecraft was not that good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like full of weird shit that just is not fun, you know? But, you know, if you
I saw a guy...
Yep.
Talking about why he only plays the older version of Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
And his reasoning was because, well, the world isn't constantly changing, and I don't have to change my world, which is a valid point. But like he was just like, I just don't like the newer vibes or anything. Like I just like the older vibe of the game. I'm like, that's fine. It's just he kind of puts his opinion out there as if it's like the gospel.
Yeah. I just think it sounds like he doesn't like change.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Which, once again, is fine, but, like, objectively, not subjectively, newer versions of Minecraft are just better, you know? I have nostalgia bias for certain updates of Minecraft, of course, you know? But...
Yeah, like, those older textures are always going to be better to me.
Oh, for sure, I agree with that. But...
And I miss... I think it was...
What the fuck?
Yeah, Java has the ability to...
It does, yes. Which I always play with
switch
the old
back,
ones.
right?
Yep, it does. Yeah, I always play with the old textures.
I think it gets way too much glazing.
Like both, you mean? Or like...
Just in general, like just...
Well, and you know, that's... I can understand why you think that, because you've never been a big fan of those really story-driven games. Like, you like a good story in a video game, but I mean games that are very heavy on story. So I get that.
I can understand Uncharted, because that's actually, like, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the way it's set up is really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played some of Last of Us, but...
Yeah.
You finally did it.
I did it. I fucking did it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Mario Sunshine. We'll see you in the next episode. As always, there's a link to join our Discord and to buy W Energy. You can get 10% off with code POINTSY10 or the link found in the description. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and I am out. Peace.
Bye.